This is Inside Texas Politics with Jason Whiteley on WFAA.
It is time now for Reporters Roundtable to put the headlines in perspective. Ross Ramsey, Bud Kennedy, and Bernadine Steptoe, Channel 8's political producer, here to talk about those headlines. Ross, will start with you. And filing underway for the March primaries. Curious now, with Beto out of the race, what is the Beto effect now? The Democrats will not have his spending behind them and their candidates.
Well, I think it's a different election. You know, in 2018, the top race on the ballot was Ted Cruz versus Beto O'Rourke. In 2020, it's going to be Donald Trump versus whoever the Democrats pick. The voters are going to have something to be excited about, whether there's a Senate race here or not.
Well, Bud, let me ask you. You raise a good point. Does this give Republicans an edge now?
Well, there's Beto, instead of having Beto's money and $60 million, $80 million behind them, now Democrats have Beto's baggage they carry around. And so, we just saw an election in Granbury, a school board trustee who was defeated because the Republicans in Granbury put up big signs saying, Rhonda loves Beto. Just the sheer fact that she'd supported Beto got her knocked out. Beto's not here and his baggage is.
Beto's baggage made you clench your eyebrows, Bernadine. I guess the question is, can Democrats sustain the momentum they have in the state? Will the president be enough to do that?
I think so, and I don't think that Beto is necessarily baggage, because he is still popular in this state. Keep in mind the poll that you all talked about earlier is statewide. Beto was the only candidate who even came close to beating Trump. So I think that the Democrats will spend money in this state regardless, and the Republicans will be competitive. I think it's going to be a war to win their seats.
Jason, I think Beto won some elections for down ballot Democrats last time. He'll lose some for them this time.
Ross, do you see any chance Beto might get back in to run for Senate or anything else in this state? I mean, there's not much left.
All the indications are that he won't. They have until December 9th to file for office. So I guess it's theoretically possible. But the Democrats in the race for Senate are already, at it and trying to gain some name notoriety. That's going to be tempting for him to get in, but I don't think he will.
Bud, Greg Abbott, the governor's chief strategist, told Republicans last week that there are 33 seats in the Texas House that were up for grabs, could go either way in 2020. What does that mean for North Texas? How big of a deal is that?
Well, and this is not all Republican seats that are vulnerable. This includes 11 Democratic seats that Republicans think they might be able to win back if there's a big Trump turnout or a big party turnout. In this area, it means a lot of the suburban districts, some of the ones in Denton County that went Democratic, the Republicans want those back, and some of those Tarrant County seats. Tarrant County is getting a little bit more blue, but is that enough to flip a Zedler seat or the seat Stickland's leaving? I'm not sure.
Bernadine, are the suburbs looking purple at all?
I think the suburbs are looking the same way they did in 2018. If you look at the election that just happened in Virginia, the suburbs helped the Democrats swept the whole state. So I think that as of now, and we're talking about as of now, I think the suburbs are still trending toward Democrats.
Virginia was not a Trump state.
Yeah.
Texas still is.
It's still, yes, but look how long the Republicans held that state statewide.
And Ross, final word on that. What do you think about the suburbs?
The fight in Texas is going to be for the House seats, and both the parties are going to fight from the national level for those seats. Collin County, Denton County, places like that are the battleground.
Good deal,
yes.
guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching as well. ABC's This Week begins in just a moment right here on WFAA. We'll see you again next Sunday. Hope you have a good week.